Hey guys, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Honestly, I just can't keep up with all these news at the moment. It's just buzzing. I'm loving it. There's just transfer talks happening left, right, and center. Players that we're linked with are getting hotter and hotter. And it has to be because honestly, next season is just around the corner. So we better hurry up ASAP. So now, here's some really, really big breaking news coming up. First of all, Sergio Reguilon. There's some talks, obviously, in recent times that we were linked with them, but then Napoli was in for them, and they were getting close. A few days ago, I think there were some talks that Napoli were very, very close to tying this up. But now the information that's coming out is that Real Madrid is asking for 25 million euros, and neither Sevilla or Napoli can afford it for that particular price. They just don't have enough money. Napoli recently just tied up the deal for Gabriel Magalhaes, so they don't have that much money to now go and spend on Reguilon as well. So this now apparently puts us in the front seat. Arsenal is also looking for Reguilon, which I don't understand. They've got Tierney, they've got Kolasinac, so I'm not really sure why that would be the case. So, and Real Madrid obviously don't want to. Zidane has his preferences. He's looking to keep Mendy as his first choice and Marcelo obviously as backup, or whatever the case is. He could have Marcelo as his front and Mendy as the backup. So Reguilon obviously doesn't have the spot in Real Madrid, and we are apparently the front runners at the moment with Chilwell, as I said in my previous videos, that we are completely priced out of that. This is a big opportunity right now, and I hope we land this. Next up, Jan Oblak. I mean, I don't know what to say. All I can tell you is that there's some news at the moment talking about Atletico Madrid trying to find a replacement keeper, whether that's a replacement keeper for Jan Oblak or their second backup keeper. Some are saying that it's replacing their backup keeper, but there's something in this. I get the feeling that Oblak is not entirely happy to be in Atletico any longer. He's been there for a very, very long time, and I think one of the goals was to win the Champions League, and it's just they've just been knocked out of it. So, and just before the Champions League, there was an interview with him where he was talking about that. He wants to talk about his future after the season's over. So, watch this space about Jan Oblak. I don't know if this is completely finished with Chelsea. I think there's something in here now with the news of Atletico trying to find a replacement keeper. Secondly, next up I want to talk about is Lewis Dunk. Some news really, really heating up about Chelsea trying to tie this one down. We obviously are looking for a centre-back, and Lewis Dunk being the leader type, experienced player as well. I think he's 28, and he's a left-footed centre-back, which is something that we're looking for. As I said, Gabriel Magalhaes has moved to Napoli. That deal is done. We were linked with him, and we are looking for that attribute of that left centre-back, and someone like Lewis Dunk can provide that, and he's so balanced as well. I think he's very underrated in the Premier League. A lot of fans out there sort of underestimate him, but for me, he's a top quality defender. An absolute destroyer for Brighton in the back, and he's a main contributor for Brighton for them to be doing well so far in the Premier League. And I think his price is what probably annoys me the most, somewhere around I think 40 to 45 million pounds, which is quite a lot, but I'm sure Chelsea can do some madness. Marina could do some madness and bring that price down. There is obviously talks about Declan Rice, but look, I still prefer him as a defensive midfielder as opposed to centre-back, but obviously he can play centre-back as well. But if I was to go for an out-and-out centre-back who's a left-footed centre-back, Dunk is a big shout. Now, moving on to Said Benrahma. Wanted to give some update. Obviously, we were linked with Said Benrahma, but in recent times, there seems to be, the rumours for him to come to Chelsea seems to be dying down, and let's not kid around. This player is not going to stick around in Championship anymore. He's already been there for 2 seasons, and Brentford were unable to qualify for the Premier League. They got knocked out by Fulham, and I can't really see this particular player stay in Brentford. And there's a lot of suitors out there for this particular player. The latest one being Milan. AC Milan is looking for him, and you know what? He would be fantastic addition. Wherever he goes, and somewhere like Milan, where they're trying to rebuild again, he would be awesome. But with Willian gone, I thought maybe we had the opportunity to fill in with another winger. We've got so many matches, but I think Callum Hudson-Odoi's opportunity should be given next season. And plus, we've got a lot of players that can play in the wing. Pulisic, Ziyech, Werner. As I said, Callum Hudson-Odoi, even Kai Havertz, once we tie that deal down, he can play in the wings as well. So quite a lot of options there. So someone like Benrahma would probably be surplus to requirements. So that's a bit about Said Benrahma. Moving on to Willian. Now, it's official. He's an Arsenal player. And honestly, all before the news became official, I was like, well, good luck to him. I hope he does well wherever he goes. I knew he was going to Arsenal. But now that the news is official, I honestly cannot look at him. I'm so annoyed. I'm so angry that he's moved to Arsenal. But apparently he's going to be, one of the most highest paid player for Arsenal. Apparently he's going to be paid way more than any Liverpool players that they have at the moment, all the Liverpool players. And I find this quite, bemusing with Arsenal, making 55 of their staff members redundant, and then they do a deal like this for Willian. And obviously Willian, from his sake, he's obviously going to look after himself. He's happy, that he's got the 3-year contract. Plus, I think with a year extension, if he wishes, or if that's triggered. So potentially 4 years lined up, which will take him, I think he's 32, which will take him to 36, which does wonders for him, obviously. So look, I don't want to wish him good luck. I hope he fails miserably over there, and I hope we go and absolutely pound them. Arsenal's gloating that they've got a superstar that he's rejected. Chelsea, come on, honestly. Look at the kind of caliber of players that we've got coming in. I don't think we're going to miss Willian one bit. Obviously, his defensive work rate, I appreciate all of that, but I'm sure someone else will pick it up. And not just that, I think we will change the brand of football in a way that hopefully we don't require so much of that particular trait. And look, as I said, there are other players that hopefully can pick that up. So well done to Willian to getting that particular deal and getting all that money. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are on all of these news. Sergio Reguilon, Oblak, Benrahma, Dunk, Willian. Let's have a friendly conversation. If you've enjoyed this, smash the like button, guys. If you're here for the first time, subscribe and hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, see ya.